You know what's fascinating about human nature? We can witness something absolutely extraordinary, like Jesus feeding thousands with just a few loaves of bread. And the very next day, we're asking, what's next? It reveals something profound about our endless pursuit of satisfaction.
That's such an interesting observation about how quickly we can become desensitized to the miraculous. These people actually got into boats and crossed the sea looking for Jesus. Talk about dedication to the wrong motivation.
Well, what makes this story so compelling is how Jesus handles their misunderstanding. Instead of dismissing them, he uses their physical hunger to reveal a deeper spiritual truth about who he is and what he offers.
Hmm. And he does this through this powerful metaphor of bread, something absolutely central to their daily lives. It's quite brilliant when you think about it.
Right. And this becomes the first of 7 I am statements in John's gospel. Each one reveals something profound about Jesus' identity: the light of the world, the good shepherd, the way, the truth, and the life. He's not just offering something, he's claiming to be the very thing we need.
You know what fascinates me most? The way he handles their skepticism when they bring up Moses and the manna in the wilderness.
Oh, that's exactly what makes this so interesting. He takes their historical reference and elevates it to make an even bolder claim. You're talking about bread that fell from heaven? I am the true bread from heaven. It's like he's saying, you're thinking too small.
So, how do you think this message would resonate with people today? We're not exactly waiting for manna from heaven.
Well, think about our modern equivalents: career success, social media validation, material possessions. We're still chasing after things that don't ultimately satisfy. The forms have changed, but the underlying spiritual hunger remains exactly the same.
That's a powerful parallel. We're still looking for satisfaction in all the wrong places.
And what's particularly striking is how Jesus addresses this universal condition. When he says, "Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty," he's speaking to something that transcends time and culture.
The security aspect of this passage really stands out too. These promises about never driving away those who come to him. That must have been revolutionary to hear.
Absolutely fascinating point, especially when you consider the historical context. In a society where religious leaders often created barriers to God, Jesus is saying, "Come to me." No prerequisites, no special qualifications needed.
Though it seems this teaching wasn't exactly well received by everyone. Some people actually walked away after hearing it.
That's right. And it really forces us to grapple with the radical nature of what Jesus was claiming. He's either who he says he is, the bread of life, the answer to our deepest hunger, or he's not. There's no middle ground here.
You know, it reminds me of how people often try to water down challenging messages to make them more palatable.
Well, that's what makes this discourse so powerful. Jesus doesn't do that. He keeps pushing past their surface level requests to address their deeper needs. They ask for bread, he offers eternal life. They ask for signs, he points to himself.
And the invitation remains remarkably simple, doesn't it? Just come to me.
That's precisely what makes it both beautiful and challenging. It's simple enough that anyone can respond, yet profound enough to transform our entire understanding of life and purpose. The question isn't about our worthiness, it's about our willingness to come.
Looking ahead, what do you think is the most relevant aspect of this teaching for our current moment?
I think it's this idea that true satisfaction can't be found in the endless cycle of consumption and achievement that our culture promotes. Jesus is offering something fundamentally different, not just better circumstances or temporary solutions, but himself as the answer to our deepest needs. That's either the most presumptuous claim ever made or the most important truth we could ever encounter.